Now, we all know that the Lake Okeechobee hurricane was one of the most deadliest hurricanes in Florida history. But did you know that they had to figure out what to do with over 3,000 bodies? If you didn't, don't worry. I did some digging. Let's get into it. Now, this hurricane was massive, all right? I believe it made landfall at a Category 5, right? But it devastated a little town right on the edge, all right, of Lake Okeechobee. Now, this hurricane made headlines, all right, all the way up to New York, all right? But nobody really realized how bad the damages really were when it came down to the death tolls. Now, y'all gotta understand something, okay? This hurricane happened in 1928, but there was a Miami hurricane that was just as worse and more deadlier just 2 years earlier in 1926. Now, when this hurricane did all this damage, it ripped through Florida, all right? People were looking for their family members, all right? And it went on this wide search thing, all right? Couple counties worth, all right? But people were pulling up in trucks, boats, full of bodies. But now this when things get a little bit tricky, all right? Because there were black people in these neighborhoods, all right? Also some white people. But the thing is that when it came down to looking for black people and the white people, wasn't nobody really looking for the black people. Or they didn't really care if they got buried or not. But now check this out though. So the government paid a bill for a local carpenter to build like thousands of boxes, all right? I'm talking about thousands because they wanted to do a mass burial. Now see, the thing about these boxes right here, okay? Ain't no black people in these boxes. Nah, black people didn't get boxes. They just threw black people in the ground. So the governor at the time, all right, he had a mass funeral service, okay? And when he had this funeral service, he did 1 hour of silence for all the people who passed away during the hurricane, right? Like I said, no black people in these boxes. Now, when it came to black people, all right, they didn't get the same service, okay? They just buried them. No headstones, no nothing for the longest of time, all right? Which this cemetery was located in West Palm Beach. Now, once people start realizing the history of this place, they turned this grave site into a historic landmark, all right? But a lot of people saying that, you know, that just wasn't enough. Now, I'm gonna say one more thing before I get out of here. They built roads, highways, buildings, all kind of stuff over some of these burial sites. And the thing about it is that some of the construction companies, they were finding more bodies. But it was said they just didn't say nothing. The more you know. Peace.